yentie Fred Kwatin wono ankasa ebra asem no bobo ya womo de chechere no yentie Fred Kwatin na ankasa asem OKUDZETO de to no so.
Hold on. To solve problems ebeba IT solutions embassy ni here to make life comfortable for Ghana for ni obi ebeba hono. That is why you were
employed. That what I did?
No, but this time no, you are paid as a staff of the embassy. You created a solution using resources of the embassy for your personal benefit. That is where the problem is.
Okay, but I was working for the embassy.
Yeah.
I was getting paid for the other stuff that I do for the embassy.
Yes.
Not for that solution that I provided for the outside. Outsiders were paying me to go buy their return envelope and prepare their labels and make sure they can be communicated effectively from when the application leaves to when it gets delivered to them. These are two different things. So if I had put a charge on coming up with that idea, for example, certain amount of money, so for me providing or coming up with this intellectual idea, the government should pay me this. And I may start operate here. It's a whole different ball game. Because if I ask the mission that because like I said, the one that I provided, I didn't ask money. So if they say, instead of putting the burden on the embassy, let's put the burden on the applicants to find a way to solve the issue because the system does address verification. It communicates with them. When there's an issue, they are being communicated to. Tell me, for all these years, did anybody go online or in a social media say, and now be a real that's will be from a passport and no. There was no complaint. So can we look at the good part, the part that people were benefiting and forget about the fact to say somebody was benefiting from something that he has your friend said genuinely put together.
Yeah, but unim say based on what you're saying, Anka, the problem may not have been this serious if you did not have a link of that private company on the embassy's website. Even that there will still have been problems, but it is worse now because you used state resources for private gain. That is conflict of interest.
No,
and what its explanation is real.
So, what you see?
Me pacho, I deal with home. Mami more be nice to church same way because there was a time now me fill more visa applications pa and me visa applications ni man me ni mu asam kakra hwe adia obi can obi no kra no we consume information from OKUDZETO's in ada what dey Ghana for hwe but one kasa wa fill passport one kasa wa fill visa form say bia we apply visa to all the Schengen states now you use a VFS company South America anywhere around the world but so fill form ni we say kim now opesa delivery company now say visa or passport or visa application you do embassy no. There's a company called VFX Visa Center Services. It have nothing to do with any embassy. Pacho yenti ni pa obi abetimi acheke VFX around the globe. They have nothing to do with any country's embassy, but they are third party company which they work for all embassies a year. They almost lobby and they get the contract. So ofele o passport ni wie e be direct to the next link. Eti link na we can one we dey convince Ghana for say while linking the company need to they don't have any idea, one more less idea. In fact, even Obi one less idea of this business. What I know just say me say a school for the one more hard dream okron mo. As Ghana for school for 99% educated fools and a good chronum. That's it. It's exposure. Intelligence is important. And yet just a certificate. People are just holding their certificate which they have no idea. Wow, what one kasa minimum Ghana for the brain connection for the mom. Wow, one kasa apply visa. all the sinking states and UK any country catch them say send third party link in the bed or do say women a bed deliver our passport now catch them some tell me. And OKUDZETO as we Ghana for so too primitive and that's a jealousy. Let us say anything and the people will buy it. And you see a near be Jack Obi and near be and you'll be a wash suit to what number one team. Testing upon a general idea. And dear Union and Yabra Wobusa now, what link here by Nanka OT Embassy Consular Service, what you say. Now, my bomb, I mean, I know some witty. Now, we are my who say a pure jealousy and hatred. A year time keke. Because the air can win the cry, won't tiasiada. And until now, anytime your situation be a national concern on. One for will be a or yet Okuta Southfield in Ibi. No, Omana now representing Obaka from media sono. Assembly of far health from Omudi, and Nipano Casano, a medical practitioner. No, you be over China again. Obi a well experience. It is some of a lawyer. It most presenters in Abrofono, most of them have different careers. A certain profession. You couldn't want to educated fools who do too much. And my master's days, and my PhD bogus. This is as a young Kabian Tasum. Bought too much. Auntie, dear, I do want to and I'm saying, one near explanation to one my church room because business. It is our person what just open be home in Indian watch now. OKUDZETO or you dump when it comes to this situation or you dump. It will fill a form new year. Or your visa application or passport application. A external link. A third party. They are running their business. But lobby and omunya contract. That's it. And when I hear you Fred, what you Ghana, nothing stops him in America. Nothing stops him in America. It's business. Or tier tax American government. Eti OKUDZETO adweno. On say senya wo tan huna. Na ono no ye Ghana ni. Wanya Ghana contract kaya nyenye former foreigner. Tio. Se foreigner na ye anka ye papa. Ne mo so ye Ghana ni no ye friend Fred kwate ne de ye bone. Tio. Sana Rollins ye. Rollins be ye no wagigi ye nsase no de ma Lebanese. Se Ghana ni benya company obetena ba bi de. Ene ye ke de ma Lebanese ni ntine ne kokuma se kohe ba bi Lebanese for shops o. Kohe India for. Konkrane kohe. Concantonment in Isle kohe. Lebanese for advantage area more than Ghanaians. Rollins na yes had no. Eti OKUDZETO ignorance I was showing you because guy no ye there. Where Fred Quartin? Where Fred Quartin there? Well, you know what time it is. Eti Obi. And you maybe ha. See, mo boast to say mo kuko school. Me ye law. Me ye Jack. Mo can be necessary. Ghana school kono. Eni eni mo nyambio. Ghana school kono eni mo nyambio because satoda pano ko hwe ni pano. Or ye analysis na utie no house na enya si school ye ko be pa adwuma ye woni nyansa nye school na be mo ahunu nyansa yeah school ye ko be pa adwuma ye it be a wo pa adwuma ye na akọ school ye se ho requirements in period but when it comes to critical thinking eya na nye school yes enya school enya long man school na mo ko enya bia never because se wonim unsa se ye nka onipa ne ye a travel expert, a consular expert. Onim say in every embassy, every consular general biano, website no is supposed to be linked with a company. A third party over there will deliver where you amount quickly. And Uber say Uber rubbish argument required to change misinformation. Uber yes say no, this is supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. Oh, eti ye krono kona enipa bebre. Ya basa Jack enyanwa eti wo de yentie Fred Quartin na ento aso.
Anytime you say that, it sounds as if I did it without anybody's knowledge.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying.
So when himself but so when himself you want penny for our embassy
so yeah no correct
ediba nebi ko okay so are we saying then penny-form are not allowed to find or find a solution to a problem. The question is, if they had a problem with what I was doing, And yes, and people from the ministry knew what was going on.
Into the ministry, even in Accra, no, maybe ministry in Accra, no, no, name the name person.
No, but my brother, the embassy.
You be kase obi onim boss. My me pa onim. Sa woni Ghana for no a e wo sa e sorosoro na dili bebra you jak nkaso omunim bibia sa o. Omunim de because see we are journalists in say obi to ayegma say o de anya hweme me I'm just, no. You correct it. That's why you are the mouthpiece for the people. You correct mistakes, misinformation. And until I say, and so will say, will be too garbage, German and call Debbie. No. And until I yet baby, yet no. Because radio ni TV no. So we pass any negative or any misinformation. A court, and Penisa Tachrema, a water, a chanamon, a court. So you, Sawunimwa, you correct the person or you challenge the person. You don't allow garbage, trash to go. Ubenya problem. Enter society no fake news, misinformation, disinformation campaign work system no because it seems that nobody cares. Say yen distract every disinformation yen found. Edi obedrin say oh media for they know they have almost less idea. Most of them cry gullible. Omunim hwe Ghana for media no. Jack me any momo. Ya test one way. Chia only me be a one more and call massa. What you see? Kasa almost shoot to campaign it down. I'm OKUDZETO not on level as a minister. Who less idea of how things work. Who less idea. So shut up. Period. God minimum baby or Fred Quaterno minimum baby. But idea you no correct. You don't wait for people to come and pay you before you speak the truth. We are now on power mine ye. Minimum baby. But based on experience, I know say. There's nothing wrong. Say, or say link you know, I'll link it. Nanka won't link it. I mean, these are bogus people.
Link and everything. Almost on website. Even if I'm not even going to speak for them, but the key thing is, was it a hidden link?
No, it doesn't look like it is. Yeah.
And I fail to say the second answer. You see, main problem they say. If the argument was about the fact to say, Omukotia Sikama company bia, look, that debate we can have. But what I'm saying is, for him to say, Madai Bansika, Akogu name account to that is what we need to dwell.
Okay. I get
that is what the issue is.
No, I get that. No. Yes.
One can say, the only reason maybe one Camille like them is because they didn't have the case. Because it's in fact, so that cannot answer about. But that's not what he said. What's my baby a buying sticker? Where is that?
Yeah, but unim say no, American me pacho open to interpretation. I mean,
right. Enti yen nuanom so ayewa ye so yen yusu yaso adwene yen hwe asemi. No kra ne say we no we third party obi na fa na adwuma ho. Eti say OKUDZETO say senye personal persecution against a group of people am ebusa question o. Sanka say ambassador no mo ni nya problem. Ghana for what is say besine. Womabo ambassador ni dinda. Media I'm asking question. Say e no kra say OKUDZETO any a target against the guy. Because Assemble Fia, see a Korea penino of you know. At the end of Bessine, ambassador on your ambassador or your one, or Encofobe Bre or Jumamo, woman a fan. So say a idea be why be beer. Now it comes to due diligence. I know Juma, why not find a Juma, why not check it and you say a copy home. You see, Sas Adiabana, one, you know, one. You sing the team for them. Me, I don't do that. Me busa say guy no your friend Fred Kwatina ya something wrong against government of Ghana e embassy wa one leaders be no embassy one more why mo na ya adwuma ho there's ambassador there's administrators ye won for every position bia bi wo embassy ho aden ne yam pick wo up na guy no mo picking up a strategy. Give the dog the bad name so you can hang it. And this is strategy from JJ Rollins Besine. na isim se nipa bebre no ewire fi niam antem ene ne ma ne basa no eti mumusa wo mo na maami kura no enra na me post sa video no obi frame say na maami kura so ye problem ambassador yi adentene watena se dada afei na wa unity yentie wo de yentie na ono so ne asem ode bae wo se okudzeto ensem okanyina wo boa
hands back door, and then he will take their applications and go into the embassy and lobby for them to get the visas or
oh yeah I said to usu ambassador no ne ye frɛ no His Excellency Ajia Alima Mahama. We mami ona kufuadu penasempa and we good we courage. Yes, I Haji Alima Mahama. So free bole ho baby. Yes, so free bole ho baby. Mahama kura se woni minim se woni Mahama wa busu ya. Oni your friend Hajia Alima Mahama. One ye the ambassador yentie no.
Maybe even issue the visas himself.
He cannot issue a visa.
Okay.
But it's possible that he can lobby. Like, for example, even me as an ambassador, I'm sitting there, someone calls me from Ghana, Black Rasta, you have a friend in the US, you call me, Haji Alima, my friend, Touchwood, my friend has a funeral. Especially people have funerals and they need to move immediately. Can you help? I will call the consular director and say, we have this person who wants support and they need to move immediately. Can you provide a visa for them? So it's possible that some of the staff, some people will do that. Yeah, it's possible. I will not say that is not possible.
What kind of person was Fred?
Okay. The ambassador no Ajia Lima Mahama say Ghana, so Oma be catch them say Fred no betime issue visa. It's not true. One day ambassador. Inti say o minister be catch them say guy no oma media ni mu oma yet said the Ghana ye fraud bi wo mu na one eno maami one ambassador na e kan wo say wontimi issue visa da. Now when it comes to protocol say okudzeto fee say I mean, you know, to send the chrome for and I send the consequences for the I don't know. I mean, I very sad to the sense say, oh no, canon, the consequences crown, war protocol. I want the consequences. So if there's no protocol, the other now do airport war. You want VIP, VVIP, VVVIP. Or uncle everywhere. As I see so, everywhere there's a protocol. TDA canon. To say, oh, unimo be embassy. Now I lobby through no. Now I lobby no and in there's a protocol visas everywhere, every country, every department. There's a protocol. Just say you unimobia, so unimobia, kawanutum, etine we have connections and links is important. It is a wusis now bobra, found to ye, and in penny fox say a year for Hujija na semba will be a hunu, fire for Hujija. It is a would we say. Now unim said ye hunjija enko blame system no. There is protocol everywhere. Eti mami and what can say. One no cry ambassador people can call her. No ma catch say me here way they will do for her. Obey ye their many pakro. Also one pretending. You can't pretend because so pretending say and integrity is at stake. Because as ambassador, you bet me a track o. Ebi kwa no why your protocol visa dia mo be now your ye yenti obe release sa now or grante. Yes, American embassy, British embassy, everywhere. There's protocol. That's why we have VIP, VVIP, VVVIP everywhere. Unless you don't know anybody. And Bibia should come to a standstill. Never. Things must go on. Find a way. Never hunjija. So what kwanya do hunjija? Fa hunjija. Now protocol. You went was one. OKUDZETO be kan ya enya no kra guy want me issue visa mo bia. Yes, and to us what I say. Obedi guy no dance but what yentia says I mean important issue be was.
Are you listening to me?
I am.
I wonder if you are listening to me.
Please go ahead.
In a quarter, we don't make more than 12,000 visas in a quarter. So in a year, we don't make more than 48,000 visas in a year.
I heard that.
We make less. So multiply that by the amount that they get. So even with the visas that we charge 10, 100 to 200.
200, yes.
We get 4 million, sometimes less. Okay? So someone who is charging 29.75 for the visas. Even you have to also even remember that sometimes they come in a group. He can't possibly be making 40
He wasn't doing the visas alone. He was also charging people to fill their forms.
But that is not the business of Ghana government or business of the embassy. That's not my business. If you decide to go to that, help me fill a form, documentation support, and he does it for you, and it is legal in the US, am I coming to say, no, don't go and get documentation support? Even here in Ghana, when people want to fill US form, they go and look for people to help them fill, don't they?
Interesting.
Don't they fill the form? So that's not my business.
That's interesting. Yes.
That's not my business as an ambassador.
Okay. But I say, even Black Rasta or claim to be intelligent person or criticize the system. But I say only idea. So on to be or pretend. I say or claim so you're intelligent. But also my men in the school say, Opa catch them say you don't unim say people look for visa support in this country. It will be a company. Now people call for their services. Is this the business of the embassy? And me, because you should know better. Apart from some person who are deliberate diabolic politics. And these are NDC people. Because, me see, Edinu your friend when is your friend Fred Quartin. And your problem. We know what time it is. Sagan and eBay business. Now, I'll rise. You find them for the ho. But so when you're smart, you won't tell one say. And my men say, none of embassy business. Yentiani bio na memo adibi OKUDZETO ase minchi. Yentiani bio.
As they come in a group, he can't possibly be making 40.
He wasn't doing the visas alone. He was also charging people to fill their forms.
But that is not the business of Ghana government or business of the embassy. That's not my business. If you decide to go to that, help me fill a form, documentation support, and he does it for you, and it is legal in the US, am I coming to say, no, don't go and get documentation support? Even here in Ghana, when people want to fill US form, they go and look for people to help them fill, don't they?
Interesting.
Don't they fill the form? So that's not my business.
That's interesting. Yes.
That's not my business as an ambassador. Okay. My business is the contract that I gave for courier service. And that courier service, Ghana government does not engage in courier services, and Ghana government does not benefit beneficial. So Ghana government and Ghana embassy do not lose a CD, or let's say cent, because that was.
Now, foreign minister in parliament say Ghana lose sika ya ma Ghana sika ni bi. Mami hwa de.
Controlled totally by Mr. Quartin.
Well, join us now on Zoom is the former Ghanaian ambassador to the United
Lawful enterprise.
Meba. Ose Ghana aboka or ni video na me de buy so meba. I'm pen video no man. Yeah,
Conducted by the top management of our ministry reveals that GTC dispatched between 150 to 350 visas and passports daily. Therefore, on average, about 250 visas and passports were dispatched daily by GTC. Right, Honourable Speaker, this implies that yearly GTC dispatched approximately 62,500 visas and passports. Mr. Fred Quartin was therefore raking an estimated 1,859,375 United States dollars annually for courier services alone. Mr. Speaker, you can comprehend.
I don't say, oh yeah, don't say cut and paste also or person or denti guy image. Not some na yete. To say all Ghana embassy as one what the guy no abewurem was $1 million a yearly. As some instances but also Mr. Speaker, Mr. Fred Quartin amass 1 million as some no can one as a complete statement na all you say. So waka embassy visa so ya different. Courier services different. On so one nim a hunyan sentino waka boom because Tibon Kosofo and no. Tibon Kosofo Beginedi. It would have said was your hand and ready. Whatever. Also hand any.
Annually, after adding fees for assisting applicants in completing their visa and passport forms, for which he charged between $60 and $100. By conservative analysis, Mr. Fred Quartin made about $4.8 million annually from his unlawful enterprise. Mr. Speaker, it is important to emphasize that there was no share, there was no revenue sharing arrangement with the ministry. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs had no share. This $4.8 million was controlled totally by Mr. Fred Kwarteng. Mr. Speaker, investigate.
What do you mean? What do you then will be a company. Who did you was it? There was no revenue share with the ministry. Now, OKUDZETO was a foreign affairs minister diplomatically. America business baby, and you have to pay tax. You can't do any business with social security number or W4 or 1099 or anything number without paying tax. Now, Ghana embassy does not have anything number. The embassy doesn't carry US TIN number. So, say, embassy ni running a business, a commercial business with Fred Kwarteng company. Let's say it. Or better than what your tax the US are mine. You see how illegal mindset of these people. Just say, omo think it criminally. Obi company no was say a Ghana ni cheni sika. Nani ni cheni sika ni ya no okofa ale tax no akase. Me discani be my country, my money business na me be my country. Hey, really? This is interesting. No, tete kwa fobe na mudi o mabedi o man so yi. Tete kwa fobe pa ni timudi Ghana so mo say. Really? A minister. Hey. Wow. A minister. So one obi company. Eso one government abai Ghana by Cheni sika no. One yanche. Now one structures ben one Ghana be chese sika no. Because the guy is operating in Ghana. In America. Excuse me. The guy is operating in America. Etu so okofali taxes are. No aka say me ni me country need revenue. Really? Now Ghana buying better to your tax. Because Americans don't give a damn. Uncle Sam, they don't give a damn who you are. And this is interesting. And where you minister? Where you minister?
Investigations conducted by the top management of our ministry reveals that GTC dispatched between 150 to 350 visas and passports daily. Therefore, on average, about 250 visas and passports were dispatched daily by GTC. Right, Honourable Speaker, this implies that yearly GTC dispatched approximately 62,500 visas and passports. Mr. Fred Kwarteng was therefore raking an estimated $1,859,375 United States dollars annually for courier services alone.
Hey, Ghana, you be bread. Your problem, you kind of leadership now you want and young one. Because I lead away. So when other countries, because you know, in his speech, say ya, Omun said no politically or low IQ. Omun said no minister way or low IQ. It's a bad thing say. Obet mini other international countries net delay a bad thing. It's no I mean Africa one wasa. On said it was Kasa minister. He was a NDC 40 bongozo phone. Yes, what kind of create? Yes. Are you corrupt? Are you corrupt? You're born and yet Yanti ambassador no.
As the US, we didn't lose a cent on that matter. So if in his and that courier service, Ghana government does not engage in courier services, and Ghana government does not benefit beneficiary. So Ghana government and Ghana embassy do not lose a CD, or let's say cent, because that's the US. We didn't lose a cent on that matter. So if in his business he earned 100 million, which I know is not the case. He earned any amount. It is his business. I don't look into it, and I don't feel jealous or resentful that he's ending any money.
Interesting.
That is his business.
Interesting.
So we have to make this clear. We shouldn't insist on making that he collected. If you are working and you receive money, like you are working with FM, you are private, and then government use your service and pay you. So because it's government's service, what? It's private business.
On say, young fan say, Ghana on. Now I go German embassy, France embassy, and all this Schengen kay. Now off Udia, yen on lie on. No one fell for no print a yin na. The first place what do I in the corner? Accra, VFX. Pato, Yan Shannon. The first place what do visa application beko VFX, a company. VFX and omnomina issue visas. They are there to check your document and receive it and take your fingerprint and then deliver the amount. See a visa amount, CM amount, Visa Center or Ghana, they don't care. They are just a delivery company. It's what winning VFX. It's not a German company, sorry. German yaba VFX. Sikase na unyaye. And to answer, my man, or you diplomatic. To us what I say, hey then will be company there. So when you $1 million me for home, it's none of Ghana's business. It's none of Ghanaian embassy business. Not then into ye tete kwa niemas. I say tete kwa 4 ministers kura say a day. Edia kura any. Ian into that. To see to say your money barry. One kasa o madwini ha ha. Oh, cash. And this idea. Me who abanya ye cares to this country cry like this.
Yeah, Alima Mahama is my guest.
Besides, we didn't pay him anything, and we didn't lose anything. The work, I want to emphasize, the work he was doing was not work that Ghana government would have done, and therefore we are no more doing it. It has been given to Fred, and therefore we have lost something. We haven't lost anything.
Do you think Ghana government should include?
But so the ambassador no, was say Ghana fire sika biya mano, yen fire tools biya mano. Yede ye pe company ena ne company e qualify ne yafa no ye omaji Ghana sika e wono na what open ne customers ena wono e o deliver ne mama ye e ye dey na o se Ghana lose sika e ye dey oh Ghana ena ayi kan ayi set owusu say ye no kro say OKUDZETO Blakwa se wo fight am Ghana anka the perfect person as wo go after her any ambassador no na nko no be chirechirem on as a parliament, someone one a year government representative. On as some of Canada doing media da bia mikao. Mr. DSC nano. A year bibiao, guy and your friend is your friend Fred Quarting. No, why a day, so a businessman on. Said, well, baby, woman baby of fee. Na OKUDZETO swear. Sakofia no, and this form free voter region, yes, sir. Yeah. See, a yamamu you don't finish mantem sao. A yamamu you don't finish mantem. Na me yaka me nkwa da bia mani doubt sabo he bibi on bia me read meaning a guy no e ye na hin say akwa no create me establish business in America na running e ye na hin so ye incite the people against no bia nkas we corrupt and they were in free on so the nipa na beba ho so on we ase eti me de omo game no mo play I understand the game this tribal hegemony I know the game enyek bi hwe say ye no kra say ye fight with rule of law ambassador in eso go for no on eso be yin sama no aden wo yes or sign contract no onu anum asem say onu ne sign contract wo hwem won ne mpanifo tena se hu say yes or qualify no mo de ama no aden no go after her they can't Aji Alima they can't they would rather go for nipa bi me as usual yeah eti Aji Alima akasa was I make a point to be was say me person wuntie or make a point to be was say yenti has any to us
that you will take responsibility for retrieving your passport. The individual applicant takes responsibility. Embassy does not pay any money to mail your embassy this to you. So we have 3 processes when you apply for a visa. You either click and go the line of a company to use that company to work on your visa, to retrieve your passport for you and mail it to you. Or you click on, I will come and get it, or you tell the embassy, I'll come and take it myself.
Personally.
Or I will do self-addressed envelope and send it to the embassy, and the embassy should mail it to me. Okay? We had problems with the self-addressed envelopes. Sometimes they won't put the correct address. Sometimes they won't put the right postage on the they don't pay the right amount. But when we are sending, embassy is the sender.
Yes.
So it will go to FedEx. If the address is back, they will return to us. If the address is not bad, but the postage is not, the amount
it's not accurate.
The amount is not accurate. Less than what they charge. They will mail it, but they will bill the embassy.
Right.
So it even came to a point that they took the embassy to collection.
Wow.
They sued us. Not sue, but they took us to collection. And the collection agent was on there to collect the money.
The monies.
And Ghana budget, there's no budget for posting passports. So, and during the return, the initiative of return, year of return, we had huge volumes of people coming of us. And sometimes we ourselves in the embassy would do the address wrongly. And then sometimes people apply in group. And when they apply in group, we are allowed to put 3 in one envelope.
Yes.
Sometimes we end up messing them up. And there were usually problems. So just said, look, this was even before I went there. They decided that, look, let's take this mailing process out of our work. In any case, Ghana is not in courier service.
At the end.
Okay. Yadi church and Ukraine send this if we say one more any capacity to look for leadership ambassador naba what they OKUDZETO black was say one far evidence that say Ghana lose a cent 1 cent kramra anase opa onko yoku no mo invite no. So let us see former His Excellency former ambassador to US Haji Ali Mahama, thank you for your service. Wakosum Ghana say 8 years on. Wakosum say yeah 4 years. Haji Ali Mahama, thank you for your service. Akufo-Addo appreciate you. Say wadoko US wankogu Akufo-Addo animase. And one of MPP former omukuta, I mean high voltage in terms of delivery. Mami were fantastic. Onim adwuma na okoye no wote de okoye yase. Nti yenhwe mo foreign minister no. Say obetimi aba challenge mami no a. Then we are all watching. So point ne say Fred Kwate no na we target eno akeke. Fred Kwate no en we target keke. Ye target keke no pese wo ye bibitia no. Eti omamu oti okwaka abuei na ye nkrofo so yira fi asem sesia no mu yira fi ne ma. Sesia no mu yira fi asem. Na NDC for the deliberate attempt na ye hyehyɛ adwuma na ye keka ndipo ne bom omu change I mean narratives. No way. Sad diabolic politics no, let us stop it. The NDC for nyansafo nche wo bia. Na minister akoje no ha nani Mr. Speaker working can you working can you cut and paste eti VFX esi Ghana no omo wo no wo do visa o passport ko no visa application ko mo a omo charge na wako German embassy so kwaje won dabro onim de eba ukwa onim an ya tell so we ignorant ko ne nchire mu application fee no a wo tua no wo de wutua for visa fee and wutua for application and submitting fee ne delivery fee and no kokwa no akwem mama nipa ko fati bonkoso fo ne tete kwa afo abedi wo man nanim ebede yemre dwene ho a wonte ase I had the reason so tai me sa nipa ne friend Kwate me nimba bia wote but as long as yete na we always want to expose nonsense no. Yes, maybe who are doing nonsense. I mean, if I my hokra ma be chichirim sanam tie. Oh yeah. And that the behavior of OKUDZETO black one ya terrible. Omi anwe ho. And I for fraud no Israel for fraud OKUDZETO Israel for fraud. Ko Israel.
No nkotwa dabi. Obia nkose bon seta ni mefie bia bon seta wom. Eno na ema one thing about Israel no obi monti ase no. Efie bia bon seta wom. Efie bia me fie yi kese yi. Abronse to aso 7. Ya wo bon seta wa ase ha. Ya wo bon seta e wa ase ha no. Efie bia ebi wom ti asramo ha. Obia nya careful. Obia nya careful onko pe ba bi nhye. Because the announcer say I'm finding it easy.
Adana Chroma, Ghana Mai, Adana Binum mpelifo mutrimo atesa aden timamu fo my amaden aden agana mpelifo ebi mutrimo atesa aden timaka kum nipano etimuni gana ha etimuhu muti social media etimuhu forest minister ube disikana kwesida ben forest minister etisikano ebetimi ajo krana forest minister munyini nipa ho munyini nipa ho nipa ne to abama muate nipa ne to abama mo first ministers boy munyini nipa ho nipa ne to abama mo mamu nyasa wate na nipa ye nipa Ghana for ye nya to abama muate munyini nipa wate muko mipejo mu se de nipa wufa mu se de nua ka gu nipa so ne kum nipa fa muko nkohe mesi muko mipejo na mu se de nua ka gu ka so ne kum nipa ni yesise nipa se de nipa aya kroma Ghana mai adane binum mpelifo mutrimo atesa aden timamu fo my amaden aden Ghana mpelifo ebi mutrimo atesa aden timaka kum nipa no etimuni Ghana ha etimuhu muti social media etimuhu forest minister ube disikana kwesida ben forest minister etisikano ebetimi ajo krana forest minister munyini nipa ho nipa ne to abama muate nipa ne to abama mo first ministers boy munyini nipa ho nipa ne to abama mo mamu nyasa wate na nipa ye nipa Ghana for ye nya to abama muate munyini nipa wate muko mipejo mu se de nipa wufa mu se de nua ka gu nipa so ne kum nipa fa muko nkohe mesi muko mipejo na mu se de nua ka gu ka so ne kum nipa ni yesise nipa se de nipa ayenam nipa yankoko adai Ghana.
Okay. Yenuen ya double ne rahu yie pa. Ya double rahu. We nyina yesempa. Ubetimi do ka na musa na tima truck idi wachi sa we na asempa pa city. When na wo swing. Wo man nyina problem. Ye nyina wo. Ubetimi ka se mfa ho. Ba wo do ka twam sa na tima truck na yabo wo de hwe wo. Bo sa kun. Na anu abrante bia so won ne yere. Womo ware ya wiki no a na trader kese yi ne ball no so na pa wawu ni nyina ne se de ya negligence ahwehan a eku obibini eto awia prada so ahwehan ubehun se enipa nyina nam kromo na trader ba articulator yeso enuakai ai tima lock police wo begina koma gigi sika sal omomfa ho because nyame ne ye ko na eba akwara nyumo wose woni ye ko nebo obunsa wan oni ye ko bona adwibo jaka yiri bombom anyuma nyina ya ye kwa anadwibo jaka yiri bombom ka yiri bombom anyuma nyina ye kwa obi di itimalo ekobana cheba akopɛ bom no a wode ba no obi atwa honyom se we kura ehunhum wiase eye bunsa bi no wasɔre wɔ man no so obi adwea sɛ na wo ba no tima lock ne ba no cheba akopɛ ne bom na kote kokotwetwe obi atonyom ɔne ya kɔ na ebe ɔne ya ne bom didie ana jubo jaba yiri bombom anyuma nyina ayakwa ana jubo jaka yiri bombom ka yiri bombom anyuma nyina ayakwa o ekunu a no makowura asɔre dem ho ene ehunhun bi na ti sa area ho yesuman we so obuwa unia tia senior mami papa ohun onim hwe ya yesa de na che yetimi ye dododo wo de hwe akra kuma se kwan no etoda na me Ghana na me drive bia hwe metimi gina nche se mmese nkwa mfa musuo nko because unim enye hunhun bi na te kwa mu ho eye nipa wo madwene nya adwuma ne nam kwan no so sa na tie o wo ka bibini se wo ka no tie akra kuma se kwan no sa wonam so bia wo de ya drive akra se kuma se meta na me drive on adwopa ya me pa na adwonante se me pet traffic nti hwe onipa na ni tia se cars ni bombe 7 oyo overtake na enko yie but obeye na de me tan say ntina me do asafo station no me kofo bus no bi ginam so obompa ya na ma ya allegation ni panasi form no de ya me tan no udru as a VIP a na obi abeginam enia no adafo mom yem fa nhye nyame nsa kwa ye kwei wona de ye kode ye ba na wabeginam o driver no so oteka ni mu no okodi nsem hu no kwan nim okwa kodi nsem na ya na mi bawo ya mon kotoka airport way se plane de na mwema na ehu o plane na mwema ehu chance asese de kura na ya mon ko gina ngobon pa ya osoro way ya mon ko airport wa na mawura plane nim we common sense logical reasoning tio sa wo kwa akra less than 5 hours na bobon pa yese nyame fa nkomra de a ene ya mon ko gina plane nim 13 hours to America na mo ko gina na mo bompa ye eye nipa na sheda eye ignorance ya sheda. People are just, I see, we are pretending. Because Saunim, Nano se me nam kwano so sa na mi chira nchen. Akwano wo ba na pi obiaso no saka kase bi kwa wontimi nko. Akwano so ye hill. Ana pi na mi chira nchen na se kwai eje ya nomfo. Ai. See, onimpe pefe se ehonye ba wo kwa akowu. Obi anye no wo no na ekwa akowu wa cheda. We ya dabuani abre no a emuna toka so no a he apapa ka no nim enipa ni nyina gukwan no ho wo mu gukwan no obi ayedin obi amfa ho awurade na de yekode ye ba Allah ya kiai na de yekode ye ba se ya na ye se ya obi amfa ho see o might be an accident ho but we prevent reckless accident, we will prevent it. No be nam kwan sa bo se trader timalka na yabo na kunu na ubehwe timalok no che ba ko pe ne bom ene wode ba ene kwotwa po ha ho no wode fo bepo obi anka ho hwe ye mfa hwe ho ya hyeda eti ya na mimi wu a obesu obi wu a we kranke sa wo obi nam ne ba bi na esen ko sign no ukoka bibini no obe justify o mo dem ye nkrofo we me de me se obe justify wo de eya ko gina offense kwan no so ho wo de hwe ufri offense kwan no so akoko gina no hwe ade hwe trailers e ba ne niam egu so bo se ye sei na denden e ko se ya na ba hwe pe ai this is Ghana ye wo to ye se ye 2025 ye ne bia rough yes bibia be ka bia bibi no obechirim owo ho asam ka yes eti ya dabo minim so busu ne bi na awu akafra why na saa ne yete ye de saa ne ye niema ma ne haw eto me a na wasu kakra na watwa so why police phone gina wono wo mfa ho wo ba de obi eto wa na ato ekuro no ye run for your neck o twane kwachichi bo ho ban saa ne te wo kuro no obi amfa ho nti wonamu a na wafa ho adwen eto me a na wasu kakra eto so na masu kakra ne yetwa so saa we ye no aduane kakra di ya na ye yurafi etim kaja na se nipa bese bia be se VIP bus bia 40 no muguba VIP bus na one driver wo risk wo no ma yidin no motim me nan me kofa bi na wo ye overtaking na meka nipa na etibas no kra ka kire me se me ha adwen dodo wo mo mutika no no wo mo kra sa ne wo ko se driver no pay attention to road safety no wo mo sa ne me ko nanu mi so mani abre se cars bi a friend 2M Express yesi wo kwa ukodu ana wa yaje odin wo ye na ekogya wagu yesi udu ana ekogya wagu yesi from 2M Express cars bi nanu mi so media phone ni abre yesi wo mu gya nipa ne gu form sa na speed pa yesi wo pentam dia kofu we bi na uduru ana yaje odin wo ana yakọ hwe wachire ufiefo na ekrobini by Ghana ye living legends so ye interesting etu ni se bebre so esuro so omen especially abroche for no oduru no ofa kwan so kokuma se na ne yam hyehye no bebre suro but I mean wetimi akọ na una mano ye careful anti ono na no ya me hu se radio station e ka 2M Express na me say wo de traka num ma driver ne nye concern na de koka driver no kra no be ko mo support wo da union metika num no they won't support you minim de omo de tete ye ne de omo de amayanom na de wote ade nkra na ade nyena wo koka no na omo mu na wo kra wo ha dwen dodo wo ye huhu dodo ade wo na be hwan wo ye hwan ene musuo mo no mu se wo firi ya no fro krom na aba waso be hye rough ai mu de am ko tena bro kire ba mu fi sam nkwa na mu nim nyansa when you was here be hye no etu na my mom hu so free won't Ghana kro na free unye so abenya problem because and ade bi on baby omunya hu so free we am ko tena bro kire ba na mu fi sam nkwa na mu nim nyansa de yi ye de sa na ye niam o ya dabo enye se mesre wo ho ya o ai ma ya ewu ke wo mo fa ho MP4 ye campaign mahama so obu ebu kata de wo kan we wo monte ya kro mo na didi ago living legends for kro na odidi agro no etisa na no se mi hu ba ko trader bi na te hwi na nua na yi na ka bi yantam na yam nipa no akọ trader no pa ne tie ne nade yes Ghana eti yes nti una manu why careful ukọ kakra hwewachi o Ghana ni say una kakra hwewachi why o do na ma ya hwewachi kakra no ano why o drive so drive ma wo mo wo nchen no ai ubenya problem and dabi ai Christy ai nyansa keke country bia akra no mat kasa kese fa kwa bodo na ai so say cars we umudro we umfa sa akwan we so umfa ha nti ka bia ni yenkwan ye yaheda yenkwan oma ko school pa ye upekura oma ko school Ghana fo ka ho bi ya ko school bebre ese kura de mahama bai doctors bebre ezu nyansa kete ye kuro no doctors bebre ezu nyansa kete o mami bebre o papa bako o papa bebre o mami bako sana Ghana tie certificate bebre esu nyansa kete sana tie certificate ni die obi enanu kra mi hu papa bi 67 wose waje de waje PhD 68 waje de PP ho ahon adi doctorate wadu 80 en wabo afi 80 no wabo de se die se emeritus bibi nam se we dia we Krobini. Yeah, funny. Oh. Yeah, funny, baba. Yeah, funny. Oh. Funny pa. Krobako. Fake doctors nko ati yadabo kafra why? Yaw. When you abre. Na umbeti die. When you abre pa yadabero aho. Yaw yensu bi ma.
Adana kroma Ghana mai adana binum perform trimotesa aden timamu for my amaden adana Ghana penfo ebi mutrimotesa aden timaka kum ni pano etimuni Ghana ha etimuhu multi social media etimuhu forest minister obedisikana consider ben forest minister etisikano ebetimi ajo krana forest minister monyini nipa ho nipa na to abama mo ate nipa na to abama mo forest ministers boy monyini nipa ho nipa na to abama mo mamu nyasa wate na nipa ye nipa Ghana for ye nya to abama mo ate monyini nipa ho ate moko mi pejo mo se de nipa ewufa mo se de enua ka eyigu nipa so ne kum nipa fa mo konko he me se mo kom mi pejo na mo se de enua ka eyigu ka so ne kum nipa ni yesise nipa se de nipa ayenam nipa yankoko adai.
Okay, yankwe na yankwe enano pa ya ena former MMDC is omunyina akosia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia last week na honorable Kennedy Japan ene emu omu yese 222 ene koye omu akosia Dr. Bawumia na no na 260 ene kosia Kennedy ohene Japan. I mean that's the beauty of democracy. Aye. Yanya MPP politics kakra. Yanya politics kakra. Yanya MPP. Uni akuma yanya politics yanya MPP na. Enti yanwie na enra ye froso ye beba kodua mo woni na bi se amafo se from ayi akiyem popo. Omo kopie Honorable Kennedy Japan ne birthday 65 birthday ase die si ekọ ho ye de beba na ye hyase free Dr. Baumia ho ene anopei ena MMDC ye nya nte se omakohia Dr. Baumia na wo mu wie ye no ena wo mu wesi wo na ye wo mu leader wo de asem bia beto abonten wo se Wose enipa na kweshia Dr. Baumia no omu emu 221 out of 222 no omo declare the ama Dr. Baumia en omu busa nsa na nya mo na no na mo wo Kennedy ho no ba cho yentie de ode ba ye mom yentie wo mo yentie wo mo
220 all declaring your support for just last week, we saw a similar number go to Kennedy Japan.
Wait, please, let him come.
We saw a similar number go to Kennedy
Japan, yes.
I want to find out if any of the people that went to Kennedy Japan is here.
We're all here. We were here. Go ahead. Go ahead with your question. We're all there.
Please, let me answer. Please. Allow.
You go ahead.
Japan invited all MMDCs. I was there myself.
Did you throw support behind
we did not throw support.
Nobody.
No. His assertion that over 250 came to endorse him is false. Today,
listen.
Chief, you have asked about today. We are reading a statement on behalf of all of us. There was no statement read at Kennedy Japan's.
Nobody declared any support.
We spoke, we wined, we dined, and we left. Today we are showing our support with a statement. Thank you.
Okay. Enti according to Openia Walker say, was say, Omunyina support to Dr. Baumia, a good idea. 221. That's the beauty of democracy. Or say, nano di Omuko Ken Hono, a woman in the whining, a dining. Omuko didi no musre, and Omuko yenti. We dear Omunyina 221 support Dr. Baumia. I mean, that's politics. Interesting. Yeah, Nina, we MPP ni, Sene. Former MMDCs and say any part 222 support Dr. Baumia. I mean, that's good. Or hear more than that. Yes. And also no. Na womu ko hono ena me compare a penny for program national this is in a by name me compare and someone no one more can be 80 yanko a Dr. Baumia kache na yenhwe the MPP MMDCs no so na omo enkoma bia no mudi wo yenti
and move it forward.
But so this brings me to the conversation about the reorganization of the party, which is you have to elect the flag bearer first, which is novel at least to a number of watchers or observers of the NPP.
Yes.
Do you support that? Something that is only to capture power for Dr.
It's
Baumia?
an excellent decision taken by the National Council. You see, we have been doing the very same thing for many, many years, and we're getting the same results. With this decision, there is a novelty. And I think that this decision is going to make sure all the acrimony, the infighting, after we have elected our leader, the noise comes.
You think this can solve it?
It will. Look, when you start from the polling station up, every presidential candidate or an aspirant will try to, place their own people in the various positions, right? And it's so acrimonious that it always creates problems for the party. And we have identified that as the bane of our great party. So if in the wisdom of our National Council, they have decided that, listen, you know what? Let us elect our presidential candidate first before we trickle down. What is wrong with that?
But what you also do is that you give the person you're going to elect in 2026 an upper hand to fix people who supported him.
Who will elect those such a person into the presidential aspirant position? And is it not the people? So if you've given the mandate to the person, you have to support. We need to be disciplined as a society. Once we go ahead and elect somebody to lead a party like NPP, we must all fall in line.
Aren't you afraid that you are only creating a pseudo unity and not the unity in itself?
Not at all. Not at all. In my view, I think that this will inure to the benefit of our great party.
We know Dr. Bawumia is meeting former MMDCs. Yes. It looks like you do not need any convincing again. But what is your expectation generally with the engagement?
Well, and I will say this. For the first time, I think that the party underutilized the strength of its MMDCs. The kind of support and also the leadership some of us exhibited in our various municipalities. I don't think the party utilized that.
But what again could the party have used you for? I mean, you are MMDC.
Listen, my brother, in an election, okay, if you are not given any specific role to perform, it's politics, my brother. Empower the somebody who represented the president on the ground.
So you think that in the integral structure of the campaign, you should have been involved?
There was a huge mistake, and I'll even say it here if I'm given the opportunity. I will say it here. How can you, renegate somebody who has supervised the entire municipality or district for almost 8 years, or let's say 8 years, and when it came to the crunch, you say, you know what, you be at number 10 position.
But there were party chairmen, the party executives, the parliamentary.
The party chairmen come to the municipal chief executive or the district chief executive to get things done on the ground. What are we talking about here?
That was a structural flaw.
Mistake. It was a huge mistake, and I'll repeat it here. Even if Dr. Bawumia is in chair, I'll say it. It was the biggest mistake.
The MMDCs should be co-opted into the campaign team?
You have no choice. You have given the person the mandate to look over the entire municipality. And when it mattered most, that he should take advantage and let him be part. Of course, I am not saying that.
Thank you very much. What we get is that the former vice president is here, and he'll be having a meeting with them. We've been speaking with the new job in former MCA, and so Dr. Bawumia, he's making his way into the room where he's here with the former majority leader, Osechi Mensah. He's coming to meet with the former MMDCs. Again, in his company is Dr. Nsia Asare, former Director General of the Ghana Health Service. He is going around greeting the MMDCs, trying as much as possible to court the support of the former MMDC, to make sure that they support him in his bid to lead the new patriotic party. Again, what we've been told is that journalists will not be allowed in the meeting itself. It's going to be a closed door.
Okay, Dr. Bawumia Bana, Dr. Nsia Asare, Chairman Sabonzu, the rest. Omunyina kana ho. Just omunyina no omu edi Dr. Bawumia campaign team nechi. Fantastic. That is the beauty of democracy. Inti esana ese inti MPP leadership will be ashase ama se no ho organize no inti eye dey aba ba ko eni di animu inti it's a matter of numbers, and that's democracy, rule of law. Yemfri ho na yemra na yenko emema mienu say yesi from akiem popo we na naboache na B national organizer we Justin Kodua general secretary enra Kennedy Japan ohene Japan in 65 birthday so anoten nipa dodo na ne botwi ne ho na Kodua je microphone yentie asemu a oka no ho wo birthday na se ama yenya Okay, 80 a year na chisane anodin. Na honorable Ken kasa no waji microphone o say hey matese nkrofo bi keke kame ho say hey memfi mu hey matese nkrofo bi etoto ayampia memfi wo mu hey me my focus to me no na me koje na me de a 20 fo atwene wo se wo mfi wo bia wo se wate ni nyina wo fi wo mu anodin yenti akompreko honorable Ken Japo yenti no
enipa da sani entimi nse no obi entimi nane no they should believe in me say metimi aye amagana asesa na behwe sani amonya dokra amame ya e kire more confidence in me and I will never disappoint you enti obi a o say obekasa ashekene Japan abufuo na wakekansem na emmaso ebize yahu manu aduro omuni asembia aka ni ayapa kan se o kene Japan dia ne bufu entem emmaso na ne china obia kasakura mebubu nua asimaso enti ni ayepe any obia or ideas na se mitimi create employment and magana for nya biye as a private person na nya me be president nso abede we sa no kro we and we bi obi mpese obeti ba we ya no kro enti me de enne mawodai ejina ha atumanu mutuo say next time which is 2028 I'm going to contest.
Right, that was Kennedy Japan honorable wahine Japan the birthday and our church sansem no say munja montwen oba 2028 was over contested and was said in komo say in fact the ekoso no se party no enne no beto aba no search na kura still woginem 24/7 na enra na ye se wokoye no okokuma se no wokase party no en fix party no problem se bibi kura na asia na so muni sika in fact $7 million just a call obeboa e ma party na fix party no problems na woka no okuma se ena enra so wosa repeat wa ha sei
ideas. Na se mitimi create employment and magana for nya biye as a private person na nya me be president nso abede we sa no kro we and we bi obi mpese obeti ba we ya no kro enti me de enne mawodai ejina ha atumanu mutuo say next time which is 2028 I'm going to contest and sa abaya MPP betway what to free soro what to free from what to free fin can Japan will win abaya MPP betway what to free soro what to free from what to free fin can Japan will win. Babia omopa ochina kwa yankoto we are ready edimo obia yamo nhihye no obia nya gidie se next time around no ya bayiri ohwa ya dwumaben na Kenya Japan abelidi party no na me lead so a member kishu say me win the general election ama MPP asa baba to power me de nyame damase obia da bi ofri ba e bia okwa nyame ni monim kan empo obia nkodu fie
That was a compare con or in Japan. And or the two was say Abanamoto and Necra or bet Ubewini. Moton and Ne Chinatamia Motunbiano. Ubewini. Now, I mean, say, I mean, that's part of beauty of democracy. We can wait to banana, we have to about sanity. No sanity democracy. Aha. Na asamba kwa na twetwe so ba ko ye. Na no Kennedy ohene Japan call Kumase no. Stika edi nkomo bi se abato amokoto ye no. Religion play a major role. Ema nipa ni bi twe na bo so se nya no kore. Na me won say me show e me the evidence na ya na e bibia. Ade a mempe eye se ade bi ye no kore na ase ma wo pese o kata so eno de ya mempe. Minim se obi a wo hwe me bia nu obetimi aka kire me se 2024 election e call ye no. Now religion and play role. O yes no one ni no kura ma ho. But enya de papa de yes ye kan say enye ba e wo ho na say ni ho e ye nema mienu ase yetimi distinguish. But it seems say yes nipa bi afa ne say how wo mo say kaka sa adabi ene me kura me kan bi because me kuta videos. See me I like Dr. Bawu defending in Chemi. But I also catch them say, so one thing that say MPP or NDC used to tribal way ethnicity and religion. Eddie ye politics. I know we are that for. We are sa pay. Won't mean dili. Minim say, ubet me as damage control. But me menim dear. Me no hana metene dear. And me the evidence here Juma. And I can play videos upon videos from John Mahama to Dr. Baumia. Every corner. Let me play the amount. So that's the reality. But it is not good. And me tiasie sa, ba o ka kire me say, o ade na steka kwan ye no, wunti bi da, ene na wonya fair to yourself. Sa na pese ma o ya we. Because betimi show videos upon videos. So tiasie, eti enya Ghana so nko in America, wo mo kope elections are because politics about numbers. Say Republican person win election pe. O ka kire ne nkrofo ne say, ahokwo ni minority for no agimukuru na boso quickly. One by running into ethnicity and the Republican they will get their way out. Sana Democrat in America person winning election organizing all these small so-called forum should be to say African American, Indians, Chinese and these others organizing one. No, I catch them say so-called white supremacists name per Muslim. Now Democrats may win elections. So ethnicity and religion play roles in every elections in any geographical area. It mesre see in as much as say Dr. Baumia o support no and I say obi mpena say that does not mean say ade no kremo obi nka. Etra me metia me the evidence here adwuma. I can show you. See Afrobarometer a research after elections. Hwasia say candidates ethnicity it contain 12%. Candidate religious faith it contain 11%. I mean, in fact, ni nyina ya adwuma of politics nim na NDC for cry ya ditia Dr. Baumia more e wo sirem so untimi nkan kire me say ethnicity and play role in our politics. Eti matese yesi nipa bi say o madwa said stikade na no koka saa eti ye tribal bigotry wo yes wo ye shame wo yes wo nya fair to yourself wo yes wo ye shame because also penokre dia e wo ho e ya adwuma but enya de papa. And Ghana for no obi kura di wacha because of so no kwa so ntiri odi wachi. Oti ase it is I see nipa bi you see etoda ho eya na enipa bi pesa omo yese when you ka busu asa wo ka omo de dia I mean I say they have the entitlement say men can we but when they want to say this me sa agro no kura de mempe kura sa agro no kura de metai. Oti ase mami fa video ncho 2024 elections. Now we are campaign no. Mami ensure ade enkyere wa say evidence be bre ho even Dr. Baumia odu ba bia o ka cho say me ye kremoni esa mo de me ba tia ha say
I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not it
was say NPP before you because or you part of the Muslim community. So person ka say to Dr. Baumia tribal bigotry ana. I mean, let us reason. Once I'm ofifin some efrani ehunu saman. Oh, iti ma hunu se nipa bia dwa say ade astika de na no aka we ya santini ne wa kan kremofo asem. So what? And so what? That's politics we do in Africa. And in Africa, go to America, extend and go to America. They do this tribal and religion play sentiments, and he plays a role in politics. Let us not be so pretending and yet what I say. Dr. Baumia in campaign time, no yes idea way. And to make us a Dr. Baumia bigoted. That's politics. And yeah, Kwanya was sharing so no more can. Metana say that a part of the game. Uyi free men ye. Let us not pretend. I didn't pen will be pretending.
Representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let them partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that.
A few moments.
So, point in is nobody hates every MPP member is MPP member, and they all deserve to be leaders, to lead. But I didn't mean any pretending. I need to be say stikano ya santinina wakasa and obi edwa. David, any me crowd or diagram, more videos. More videos. Yeah, that's a open secret. And you can't pretend. Don't pretend. Men pretend it. Oh yes, I didn't mean to no delay. What you say? Where's I mean to no delay? So, point in this, Sadiano, and yes, the can ever can you know you win him. It's in the Pabina, I said I not stick Kako Casma Yankan Yamuya Nachon for, or be out to Sebiano. Apart from Sebia, what is your damage control? I mean, Metiasie, but no Kuramudie. Sana Ghana, Yano, and your Ghana, country baby, San America, no crowd so many being, San Omoyano. Or Hena politician be a Hena, where you would know here numbers are, would Massimo Becca, a man of a number. Sana moye politician, but enya de papa. Enya de papa. By Enkaseni, sanity. Sanity, it yabasram or ma ye say ethnicity and a tribe and play rule. A play rule pa. Because me no Cassisiano, a ye be would be because of baby you fintin identity, as when pretend it. That's right. Men pretend to cry. Eti mempese me fifi funani bebre na mabobo video bi ni manema enye gabe hadwen so hwade we Justin Kodua na okope general secretary hwade say religion play role hwade wa say ankona so dem
the originality, and to Kodia I decree and declare the originality of what God has said over your life. It cannot be thwarted. Give me oil. Give me oil. Give me oil.
I mean, see, society no MPP for no ye munyina ye po bi asem. But mamo nye say asem mo ye te say obi kan obi asem a ase da bi men kan we ni asem da we di obetima mo ye sa pa mo create problem. Oh, me person ma fifi funa ni si bebre because candidates mi enu nyina mo kono ye minipa ho. Omo mi enu nyina ye minipa. Iti me person ma ya de bi se bia meta we chief dodo na meta da bi. Omo nyina ye MPP for. And me pen say I hope senka mo be ye mo campaign kwa na mo season na me timi ni ndisi for dia term. So ni timi ni ndisi for dia shem gidigidi. Oh, but mama pretend men ka say wo de wo ye kremoni anasa wo free ha ana wo de wo free ante no. Wo pese wo mpese obi be ka wasem. There be no way. No way obi anya be manche obi aye obi adakope obi abewu dakope. Never. Unim sa semester kaka ni ye no kore. And thousands of video out there when politicians are looking for political power, they use it. So men pretending you say the STK can own TV da. And even a report, a so-called Afro-Barometer, a show up, say candidates ethnicity, a play role. Candidates tribe and as a religion, a play role. Stop this hypocrisy. Moya sa mobema ya di nwa be jimu say na ya bia ya be kekansam me mpene sa me feel Dr. Baumia pa on sa na me feel honorable Ken omu nyina ye nipa omo bobra in fact ye betimi no omu nyina ye hia wo mu ba it seems say okoye said koye te said ye obi akanti me no ameti akwa bi ye ntiase ye nzongofo no ye be my God obey day obey Diana obey day my goodness. And it seems that station be a fuele station be fuele so moya sa na sa mu kreti ba munya sa de no munya sa de no moye sa e de nsem bebre ne beba ebe sa obedwa ye betima ye nima obedwa more because there's a lot of things Dr. Baumia drew baby a wo ka kire wo se me ye kremu ni ntina maba and nothing is wrong sa de na de operate and say obi ka so no so ade we ye koye na nipa Christopher ka so mo nto about wadwa ana nipa na mo ye sa mo nsua de ho kokohwe report no Afrobarometer report ene e wase ho no yankwe anim eno am tin ma dwakra sa nipa ni bia ye sa se obi pese o chese wo mu ye tutrafo chen obi ade am tan kra ne sa de no obi wo pese o ye tse wo ye tutrani won de o kana semu a my goodness tai kra sa de no akwa be se o se first na ne ko school na obi wo free zongo a wo se wallahi mebo na wo mu hunu obi atwam kai unim politics ani ma me politics kra na wo mpe Dr. Baumia se munche obi a munya sanse mu no yanku ye ni nti I mean interesting and boache ja akoso ba mu ho boache ja akoso pie mu a na amafo so omra meye national chairman. I mean kay fantastic move kay fantastic move ba boache ja akoso say ni wono person odi president national chairman de menye sure say ombeti ase amana ba be so wono menye sure say obepren because say person odi president ankasa so person odi president ankasa eti amafo say ka omra meye national chairman na nka womeje party no na nka omra meye but baby e wadu ne de menye sure baby edu ne say okobe president na di I mean in fact obeye so anka be boa pa o se nka oba be ye national chairman no a I mean ka obetimi control affair because say the city no I know then
you take something. Honorable, wait. On behalf of you to wait, you have a message for you. Why do you have a message for you? Yeah. You just hold on. My colleague chairman.
Yes.
The situation we are now.
Yes.
We need an experienced person to lead this party. If you can join your faith with me, we must split this man to contest as a national chairman.
Yeah!
Eti chairman for ne say buache jakon ome national chairman but ono chairman he ono pe president dia so me dey chairman wonye menya so be onye kra da buache jakon onye me say o pe president dey we see there but I mean ko oje party ni so na ko ye chairman no anke ebeboa o because I mean ni idea ne said we see come tempest down I mean kebe fantastic but menya so onye on tiase right, yeah, my message was religion and ethnicity plays a major role in daily politics everywhere. I mean, that's a fact. Didn't I say, metis will be yes argument and name shikra, yeah, name tie. And Rami tell you soon for be, yeah, wala, name tie. Just I mean, what was I say? What was I say? I mean, oh, baby, I mean, so what defense we are obey defend but audio as audio hunu ne to trust and be bom kra de ananka was na eye tai we sa akwa mo yes some we in support ba na mo ha no because na no asem bebre ba bi bebre otu ya was mu nua na maba but ehun hia say be fifi funa ne ehun nsaman nti mamon pretend a lot of researches and a buyer just say religion and ethnicity a play role na to over 2 million votes and nsankofo ni na nto aba now sa 2 million votes unya so anti wo munya isa star stations na mufuale say as a sika kan se mi ehia no mo be ya mama mo na mo ba manfo de niam bibiri kura ba bonten so and wo ye sa no a wo ye no tania wo switch ni say ya no so switch ni say because another say any part do ne obi ahia mamunya sa why mamunya sa na mo ye aduane amudida na NDC for crowd be Dr. Baumia man ye me ya me betena akwan ya ukosire mo de be ye no NDC be Dr. Baumia ye campaign haya na metena ye NDC ekwohye zongo di isu different of nkramofo bi insert Dr. Bomiama metena haya ne kon ya nkosi aga adwuma ne ye adwuma tia no ndade na pretend necessary wonti bi da bi a wo na munyai sa ujai sa ye we sape you all spark a different debate. I'm at inside said Dr. Bomiama ni di obetimi aye no afi na obe start different debate di ama no tina nsem bi wa yentimi nka no wa ha no so because we a fantastic man that me say them si panas me pese me ye be ye niam bebre bi say bi omo bi anko omo kono mo wi no mo wi na mo wi na ye twa so na ye kɔ yanim. I mean that's internal politics. Why yen kɔ yanim openi da bi ono and say na ono na no asem nya de amebo ne na no asem na no de membo nya de amebo ne ana de na ayi yase enipa bi se Canada a declare so ye kramonia na station na e kan mo mi nti ai
MPP for in fact let me tell you baby say people will say oh Parker what do you make of this what's your take on this Parker can you verify this for us can you authenticate it we ain't me take him but it's not my take matter what the fact is saying now again no make clear akaya dia man Canada Japan ebi mo keka say we converted to Islam. No one said saying in the last few days, you know, as a Cremofone Christopher within the MPP and a community and a Christianity and because of that, the bigger political equalization and the payment catch of Kennedy on converting to Islam. Obioka Sabiano,
that's why I met this.
There were politics, but when Jantron, ye Bramo Amama, your politics of decency. If you are still on the headline first, man.
Headline, also Kennedy converts to Islam.
Good. It's in the same headline where I'm a snapshot. And I'm making the point that Islam or Kremoni. It is on no right so because of Barbarian Kremoni is a trouble man. But can start the man.
The member of parliament for Asen North has pledged his allegiance to the Islamic faith and outdoored his new Muslim name Sheikh Osman. Na Sheikh Krade and also a Sheikh. Sheikh Krade obi a wesua de wade anim no ye Sheikh. A name he chose after a renowned Islamic philanthropist during Prophet Muhammad's era.
Yeah.
Islam, he noted, is a religion of peace and Muslim brothers and sisters should live according to the dictates of the religion by avoiding violence. The MP disclosed that the name was bestowed on him by the Muslim community in Medina after he had recognized their contributions to national development and allotted airtime on both radio and TV for soul-touching and development-oriented Islamic programs.
See, the MP disclosed that what they had bestowed on him.
It was conferred.
It was conferred. What kind of meaning here? The bestowed meaning here? The check
bestow meaning.
Or check bestow the meaning. Confer.
Or present an honor, right, or gift.
An honor. In Chinese, with tuba. So no ase me gyan Kristosom e na me koye kremosom engofo bo me gyan kremosom me koye Kristosom e be gyan Kristosom akoye kremosom kan ye den tisa. The headline was a bit misleading and not anybody who is circulating this thing I'm for their sending me on WhatsApp platform for come and say me catch up on the pay I'll check I come and give you the information. The information is that Kennedy in Japan or the Bonabas keke one Muslim converted to Islam into Obia Wakasa Bianabusafo, Muntanambo, and Yellow Crap. That is the truth. Baumia, as we know, is a Muslim. Ken, as we know, is a Christian. Converted to Islam. Ken won't come mosque Fridays. Baumia come mosque Friday. Ken doesn't go to the mosque on Friday. It's in the Busafo. Mola open the crane woman. We're going to crow. These are the facts. These are the facts. And I'm not coming some. And I agree with Baumia when he says that. And it's a religion, a divided party. I agree with him on that. It's the Munjai who use religion to divide the party. With the best of
Menkasa, a tronco, and Yano Creda, Menkan, and Yano Cre, and Nina, I mean, one of those things. Was a master keys in it, and also power, master keys now, a be move on, but I mean, someone who can religion and try ethnicity. Idea mudi did edda eshemu ba mamu pretending eden aken or Muslim. I mean will be a Muslim and so what? Enya bone politicians see there. MPP I can't come why campaign kura we na much so kura ya focus because Anyway, yeah, pick a phone calls on a kakra. MPP for 17 no to da say almost year no ntimi. Yeah na me comfortable kra because o ma ye nema bebre agu ho a say wo mo sha so mo yes na me wo de no kra ne ba mu a wo be nya problem ti. Yeah na me pese me kra. MPP calls on a kakra. Hello. Hello.
I'm paying better than
I say boko now so.
Boko. Boy, I name here.
I say meet you.
Yeah, what problem in there? The master guy on Cassisi there. What's it? Can I do work for me? When I go back to is sometimes so politics. You been with the Jimmy. Yeah, or Jimmy, because end of the day, no, the Madi on a BKM, all boy, stupid boy, Bob NDC, fucking useless boy, what? Oh, kidnap is something we really got so really got. But now we proud for they all and said they did could check the fake video on Beno. The same thing and MPP for the one. Now, if you didn't have a mobile here, now, I recast the kind of problem is the kind of problem. No, have you imagined there in check or say they deal with the sticker, no problem. No, just must say, or say with the amount for they talk. The one to have the supporter. Then you push back on me and and also me also ahead of you are your so
I say Kasami so
yeah, most of the one or say do it okay when you look church program but sister them go by me near you this about a fee was if you for the cake in him do
yeah, I say I am my phone me wan wo hu wo kasa na ye fainted wo hu na ka embla bonte kakra aha
me chere ba me odu awusafo mo kada na ye mam kofu want we no want to mam can you so do Christ man so gbe na no kada je wan just stika can you be da mana excuse me I want to consider try to play video na the day because why you are among of the people je wa na mo kosefu in this when you answer they will take that word and preferably and try to because if I share the way what a Christian now, your mama is not a Christian. Your mama is a Muslim because I Trinity or converted to Christian.
But on record, we're Christian, of course, Assemblies of God on record.
And I'm saying, oh no, yeah, on your Christian, because of between, because of you know when you tell converted to Christian.
Hey, Samu.
Yeah, the corner macano.
Okay.
Yeah, no Christian or convert to Christian because my ministry are powerful. Oh no. On to more for the new before. See what's happening. Then say, some never Christian in order. I must have been other than the man order. It's in account for no. We are doing big mistake. Woman confesses a watcher. One could see damn a year funding in this phone. They will go solar without suffer be them Christian people run. I suffer what can you go? I suffer what can you can near coupon of one child. God, you know, your Pentecost of a Pentecost will be only the one. Papa, if your Pentecost to pay. You should want to show no program you were here there. Also, we'll be saying now why the MPP were power. It to me about that because this also Namioka said stupid I use that.
I was so kasa na MPP for ntie o mantie na maso odin.
O man kasa no obwa. Oh yeah, if you give this kasa why the cathedral the not one point in this among of the people. They're not point now. They're not one point now. If you want to use car we'll be sending question now, also now. Because useless. Why then and I go to my popular? I'm saying, I say, you engage one. You engage one. One engaging. Come on, the same thing to my body. It can say good to do. Come on with the agency, come back. I ain't up confident what was called to the man who one time now.
And one pool.
When you useless people, Madam Minja.
I say, I say, woeful. I say, woeful. Yeah, the fact still remains. I mean, we are the uncle for the Ghana for now, between ethnicity and tribe, we from a year, a woman that and pretending, but just say, I don't know, M1. And the more Bianca so scale will be say, will be a can be into 1 tier say, young picking at the next caller. Hello. Hello, not to say. Hello.
There isn't.
Yes, sir. Boko there. Nice one. What am I mean to you?
Oh, good. Oh, last week Friday, me fair 30 missed calls.
Hey,
there isn't.
Kafra. I on say we will free. Obi no quick na my free back because of say obi free si ma me ntimi nya hwe. So just say the para say we why. Nya say
there's only maybe. Only maybe we a guy too much. What it?
Yankasa.
We a guy pa even who clap no normal share Jack. I did one so. Unim what's up with them say yeah, don't what's up Jack. O clap in red beer or Jack. O sure ani bibi ya me.
Jama ayankaza. What me that?
So yeah, good. Kakam person me can say. Yeah, kakam person me can say kan Japan no. Omo ye day obeba. Because our team money pa. Ada na Ghana force here pe no. Chinchina da bi.
And by such about one about you, Ghana for one day say, I mean, we are better, but just a contest nonsense and the sanity.
Metrias, but don't mo yen na say my own to me. Omo you money out your own to station ha. Just about me kwa no mo de bonnet by chairman so nyasa.
I say enu na ya no to da ya na e ma me giga kra say obi wa oba ha wo say ono be ka je say me ye bias no mabuza na say me to me nya adwuma ma obi anya obi na de metiase but chairman won to me ye chairman or your regional chairman. Now what me in station so say o mo fan enhoro other candidate ba ko pe wo de wa bisa ho say to ye sure say e fair a regional chairman obi ukoka obi wa wonte ase ba wo wi a so say pass ndwe